And not this one either. That is insane. It's easy when you have to hit it with your right or your left, this and that, the right, left technique and all that. So at first you hit the snare with the right. Well, let's put it this way. You do right snare and
Hello and good before noon. The time is 11:56, so it's very close. Got 4 minutes. At the end of yesterday's video, I had mentioned the fact that my glasses had broke and there was barely any way to fix this. And if I put them on right now, then I'd look like a turtle without a shell. Yesterday was down to a lot of work as the bed had arrived. In a day or two, they are going to start to make that as well. And check this out. You see that high-tech box right here. Usually that comes in with cables, like some iPhone charging, even some headphone charging cables. But this one even came with both. That's a great surprise.
you might think, oh, it's just a charging string. Well, in 7 seconds, you're going to get your mind blown. You see, one end is the iPhone charger, and on the other end, that's the headphone charger. And I'm like, what?
It is mind blowing, I know. There is certainly a technique behind this which you can use any gadget like your power bank. I'll do another video based on this in the coming days. So today I go back to Dore Music Studio, and last week, actually not last week, because I didn't have a drum class last week, but 2 weeks ago I learned about the flam technique. And if you don't know what that is, then it's the thing that you hit both of your sticks on the snare drum simultaneously.
Okay. Well, I'm going to show you a bit of what I learned. There was some pre-lesson practice as my lesson starts in 3 minutes. So before this, I had another look at the flash screen TVs, as we are going to do a TV replacement as well. The bed replacement is already done. And that's done. And for the bus, but certainly not this one. Just pass by. And not this one either. That is insane crowding. It's a 58A. There it goes. See you dudes. No, I took that one instead. I just passed. And now if I... So here's the thing. I did get this sheet. I really wanted to show it to you guys, but I realized again that I did not have my notebook that's remaining in my loft, and I cannot touch anything that's in the loft until the whole renovation thing is over. The one thing I can tell about it, it's a bit like a jam practice sheet as well, especially of all the practices that I have done in the US while jamming. I thought that, having learned from the jam concerts that I had been in January, I thought it would be worth doing all this. At the end of the paper, although I don't have my sheet, the last couple of exercises confuse my mind a lot. It's like, it's easy when you have to hit it with your right or your left, this and that, the right, left technique and all that. But then if you look at the spaces, like I guess there's 4 spaces in these lines. The first space you hit the kick, and the second space you hit the snare, but then I realized, wow, it's within the third space, so I have to hit the high tom, the side tom, whatever. So at first you hit the snare with the right, well, let's put it this way. You do right snare and then kick, then left snare. But here's the thing. So if the circle is within the fourth space, then you hit the high tom. If it's in the third space, you hit on the side tom. I guess that's what they call. I should know this because I've been practicing the drums for 3 years. But in the third space, hit the side tom. So that's a different. But then I'm hitting it all with a snare, and the teacher is like, well, no, from that part, you hit the high tom and then the side tom. I'm like, what? There's also that exercise that, you know, instead of a, like, you know, how you put a musical note, right? Like you replace that oval or whatsoever with an X, and that X being basically that you hit the, you know, the kick paddle, you hit the hi-hat with your foot. It's pre-sunset, and look at this dude over here. How did he climb up his heater? Now he's even staring at me. He was staring at another cat just a minute ago. Hi. My God. Just after I said hi, he just jumped off. I found him. Like, really? Are you on a hunt for a mouse? Or like, what? Are you on a hunt for the fly? Oh, so give me it again. Well, what can I say? Hide and eek. Shall I open a window first? Hey, dude. Let's get this out of the way as well. Hey, Kit Kat. Just jumped in it. Bye, Kit Kat. That's the cat that just peeked into our kitchen just a minute ago, and so it's up to now. My goodness, you can tell from that impression that he was on the hunt for an ant. My God, he does look a little bit aggressive though. She's looking at them like, I'm the big brother. It's like having the expression, I'm the big brother, I own y'all. But yeah, just like Smokey ends up being curious. Like for 10 seconds, he looks into the treetops to see if there's any birds, and then he looks into the cat garden, and then he looks at me. Yeah, here he is for another view. Well, this is the greatest view I can actually get it from. You know, it's like a wolf sticking his paw out of the bushes in the deep forest, I could say. But yeah, if I just get this image, he's like, oh, which one of you is the pirate? But man, I'm not gonna lie, that cat is funny. Just a few minutes ago, he got up to our heater from a tree, and I was astonished how he could get up this high. Down to the parking lot here, and unbelievable. Like, normally it should be just any other evening during the week, perhaps like any midweek evening, but almost every single parking spot has been taken. I didn't even know what it is, but it's the first time in ages. I think there was like a major concert or something. I only came to this mall twice for a concert. There's a crossing right there. Look at this. On one plate you got a deer, on one plate you got a zebra, on one plate you even got a leopard, a giraffe, and all sorts of different animals. But that's not the point. It was very, very crowded this season. And now coming into Nautica, just look at, oh yeah, but just look at the outside of it though. Just look at how they put this out. You see the polo shirts that they have put up, but they just made it look like paint is dripping down the shirts. That's the fashion fed, your color, your polo. And got the splatters of paint down there too. This is nice. It's 8:23 after sunset, and we're back to the misty skies. So I didn't even get to film so much footage because my phone's battery has run really low. It's at 3%. So it's on the verge of death. I'll summarize this after I get inside. Now it is getting late. The time is 9:39 p.m. After I took my first step
to the house. My phone battery had died. Now it's at 78%. Check out what we got. I mean, I know that it is bendable, but it's like a ruler. You can see it goes up to 1 meter. And we bought this from IKEA. I mean, it's kind of absurd that I call this a ruler because it is bendable, it is foldable as well. But that's just absolutely inspiring the way to look at it, like a ruler. Yeah, so we do have a major plan this weekend, and accordingly, I will be doing a vlog that is more than 15 minutes as long as the weather permits us, because after tomorrow, we are going to get into another gray and rainy and misty weather pattern like in the first half of last week. What we're planning to do is we're going to get into a group with like 7 or 8 people, and we'll take I think a Bosses tour, a museum tour or something. I still do feel kind of crazy about my glasses after having gone out and dropped them and realized that it broke after this part of it came off. And you see this, okay, I can see it a little bit better. That's actually a tiny bit of my glasses, and I've been struggling to put this back on. I'm like, holy shit. So looks like I'm gonna end up with a new pair of glasses. So for tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. session, and after that I'll be looking to go to the fitness center. I'm having a 2-day fitness plan. Like, I have been a little bit slow in the last couple of days, so I will have a 2-day fitness plan. Now I'm going to put this vlog to an end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this vlog fun. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.